Well, it has been a week since Hollywood writers and actors began striking at the same time, something that has not happened in over 60 years. They're expecting to hold out until fall, disrupting the production of TV and movies. Strikers are asking for higher wages and regulations on artificial intelligence to protect their jobs. Joining me right now is actor Dean Cain, back with us. He's the recent author of graphic novel Dean Cain, All-American Lawman. Dean, it's great to see you again. Welcome back to the show.
Maria, it's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you. Good morning.
I love this cartoon and the book. I want to hear all about what the book is and why you came up with this. But first, give us your thoughts on this strike and how impactful this is going to be for movies and television production.
Well, I mean, it's specifically against the Association of Motion Picture and Television Producers. So it's the big movies, it's the streamers, it's the big companies, Warner Brothers, Disney, et cetera. You can get an interim agreement if you're an independent film, so you can make a lot of product out there. But the big dogs are going on strike. It's going to hurt a lot of people who are, crew people, makeup, hair, there's a huge number of people who are involved in these productions. It's going to hurt them a lot, but they're striking for a good reason, and that's that the film and television world has changed with the advent of streaming. All your streamers, every kid that I know, my son is 23 years old, he doesn't turn on the TV like a regular person used to do. Now it's streaming 100%. My godkid's 12 years old, streaming immediately. Yeah. And the problem is that streamers aren't reporting their streams. And so there's no way to be sharing in that revenue. So that's a big issue. And then AI is the other issue, being able to take your likeness, your voice, your image, and own that in perpetuity, or use AI to write scripts. So they're just trying to sort of reset the boundaries. I wish it didn't have to happen, but it makes a lot of sense that they're negotiating these things. I wish they could have done it without having to strike, but that's the way it is. And that's also part of the reason why we wrote the graphic novel is I'm certainly going to keep busy during the strike.
Well, I think that's a great point in terms of the issues at hand. Streaming is the growth story for media companies. We hear that in all of the conference calls. It's all about streaming, and the actors and the producers want a piece of that. I can understand. But let's talk a bit about AI for a moment. That is just extraordinary, that this technology can use your voice and your image in perpetuity. Tell me what kind of an impact this has had. Have you dealt specifically with this, AI?
Well, not me personally, because I pretty well control my likeness and my image. My representative stuff would never let that happen. But it's not hard to do. I mean, you can look at some of the deep fakes that are on TikTok or on Instagram or any place like that. They, Tom Cruise, doing stuff that there's no way he can do, or hasn't done. I don't know. There's not much Tom can do, but there's things that are going on that are clearly not that person, and you can do that in the future. And the lines are murky as to what you can do. As far as extras go, they're paying people $100 to come in and be a big, do a lot of gestures and do a lot of things and capture their image and be able to own that. So things like need to be regulated so that people can still make a living doing those things.
So tell me about the graphic novel.
So Dean Cain, All-American Lawman. It's a concept come up with myself and Gabe El-Taib. Gabe famously left DC Comics because of its wokeness. He was like, you know what, I don't want to, I grew up believing in these characters and loving these characters so much that I don't want to see them change. If you created new characters, great. But he didn't want to see old characters change, old and beloved characters. So he and I came up with this. I am a real-life deputy sheriff. We talked about a lot of things. Personally, Gabe and I did, and we came up with what we thought was a lot of fun, a graphic novel where it's kind of in the vein of Romancing the Stone or the early Indiana Jones movies. It's about right and wrong. It's about beautiful art and a compelling story that deals with contemporary issues like the fentanyl crisis in the border and the issues like that come out. Kind of somebody who has to step up and do things to right the wrongs. And it's beautifully well done. Gabe did a great job writing it, he and I together. And Akeon is the the person who's doing a lot of the art and the drawing and the things. And it's incredible. It's so much fun for me. It's coming out in December, bigmancomics.com. If you want to pre-order and check it out, I'd appreciate any support we can get.
I love it, Dean, and I'm glad you took on this trend of wokeness. Walk us through some of the situations where you've seen Hollywood get real woke.
Well, you can look at look at Disney. Look, I mean, your business, it's all business. Disney's had some business issues based on sort of their wokeness, the kind of films that they're putting out. It makes me really happy to see a film like Top Gun Maverick do so well, or Sound of Freedom. It's nice to see films that are out there that aren't hating on America, and it's nice to be able to support America and say, okay, this makes sense. And it's nice to be able to say, hey, child trafficking is bad. I don't know why there's this big uproar against Sound of Freedom, but saying child trafficking is bad and we should end that completely, that kind of makes perfect sense to me. So I see some of these, like that. I mean, who could argue that?
Yeah. I mean, you can't argue that, but can you imagine some Democrats are, in fact, arguing that? I mean, all of these issues has pushed people to move out of California, get away from some of these companies that are going into politics as opposed to dealing with their business. You also recently moved from California to Nevada, right? That's right. I had to. If you told me a year ago that I was going to leave California, I'd have said, not a chance. I mean, I would have put odds at 1,000,000 to 1. And I never thought I would leave California. I grew up in Malibu, California. It's beautiful. I had a gorgeous house there. I live in Las Vegas, Nevada now, and I am ecstatic. The woke policies there in California. Well, I moved to Henderson, Nevada, and it's amazing. I see more people out here. Why did you move? I'm sorry. I moved because of the terrible policies. I moved because of all the tax policies, the soft on crime policies. You're getting taxed on everything: energy, water, gas. I mean, the craziest sales tax. There's no state income tax in Nevada. It's amazing. There's a ton to do here, and the dollar goes a lot further. And they don't have these crazy policies. The homeless issues in California. Gavin Newsom has driven that state into the ground. I'm very unhappy. Yeah. Well, I hear that from a lot of people. You are in a big community there thinking about the same things. Dean, it's great to catch up. Thanks so much for being here. Maria, it's always a pleasure. Thank you.